So, moving on to another internet beef. But to be fair, like, this was just on TikTok. So recently, I saw... I don't even know how to make of it, but basically on TikTok, there was a TikTok going around of a woman who went to a hairstylist to do her hair in her home, like an Insta stylist. She went to her home and she basically recorded the fact that the hairstylist didn't have a toilet seat.
I saw that. Oh my gosh.
And she didn't have a light bulb. But like, I guess
she didn't have a light bulb as well?
No, she was using her torch, her phone, the torch. So yeah, so she didn't have a light bulb. So when she went to use the toilet, she kind of videoed the toilet and said that. But I don't really know if the reason why she recorded it was because she had a bad experience or she was just posting the fact that she just doesn't have a toilet. So because of that TikTok, majority of people on TikTok, it was very divided, but it caused a lot of controversy. So some people were saying that like the girl who got her hair done, who was recording the toilet, was out of pocket and like should have never done that and she was completely in the wrong. And the other side were more like, why don't you have a toilet if you know you're bringing people into your house, like a toilet seat, sorry, or a light bulb? So with all that being said, Rashida, what are your thoughts?
Do you know what? With this pandemic of these Instagram stylists, first of all, and just having their house anyhow and people come, it's just getting too much, man.
Mm-hmm.
But do you know what? Yeah, see, I haven't seen the full. I just saw the TikTok of when the girl was like, oh, she recorded that there was no toilet seat and there was no light. Yeah. The thing is that things happen in life. Sometimes like your toilet seat can break. And you're just like, oh, but you would say to a person like, babe, like, I haven't got a toilet seat at the moment. Please just ignore the state of it. Mm-hmm. Do you get what I mean? So I don't know if it was that situation. I'm just trying to see if there's a way that I can back this girl, but I don't think there is.
Right.
Because toilet seat and no light bulb as a combination is mad. Like, if it's just one, like, there's no light bulb. It's like your light bulb comes out and it's like, oh, I need to go get a light bulb. You know, sorry, babe, like, just use your phone for now. Toilet seats break, like, babe, I'm sorry. But two together at the same time.
You do not use that toilet like that. Or you became accustomed to it. Yeah,
or you're just used to it.
Nah, fam.
It's just so raz. Like, it's really raz.
To be fair, that TikTok I feel like was the original TikTok. And then other people are just talking about it. But like, okay, to me, I get where people were coming from in terms of, if you just posted that video just to say she has no toilet seat, no light bulb, yes, I can see that's wrong.
Yeah, I was going to say that as
well.
Like,
if she had a bad experience and she was like, can you imagine on top of my bad experience, there was no toilet seat and that, then I'll be like, there was nothing wrong. However, I'm so sorry. I'm also glad that this happened because this is a wake-up call for a lot of these service providers. Like,
it's just too much.
You've been getting away with too much.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I'm so sorry, sometimes bring back shame.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Because that's the only way people change their antics, fam.
I agree.
Like, you yourself, as a business owner, have made your home a place of business. Fam, no one is asking you to make a 3-course meal for every client. Having a toilet seat and a light bulb in your bathroom is probably one of the most basic forms of human rights ever. No one is asking you to go out of your way and get a fucking Chanel toilet seat and it has to glitter. No one is saying that.
Toilet seat.
You can literally get a toilet seat for like $15.99. And on top of that, you charge big money. You probably got £100 out of her. You couldn't take £20 out of that £100 to get a toilet seat.
Yeah, that's taking the piss, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, when in terms of a place of business, why charge huge prices, but the experience is shite?
Yeah. So
what exactly are we paying you for here?
No.
Because even with salons, yes, you pay to get your hair done, but you're paying for the experience. That's why, even, I always say this as well, that's why white people, even when they're salons, they even get a glass of Prosecco. Do you want a tea, coffee, water? They make their experience so good that it makes you think, like, oh, okay, maybe it was worth paying that much because I got this experience.
And then
why am I paying?
Everything's organised.
Exactly. And then you're out at in a timely manner.
Perfect timing.
But like, to me, it just doesn't make sense how you're charging £100 plus for me to be in your basement with no toilet seat and no light bulb.
That's ridiculous.
That's what I have an issue with.
Yeah.
Don't charge high prices if you can't provide a high experience.
Yeah.
End of. That's what I don't like, and I honestly feel like it wasn't right to shame her, but it needed to happen.
Yeah.
Because hopefully now you will do the basic needs. Fam, a toilet seat.
No, a toilet seat is crazy. Because also, like, toilet seats last quite a while. Like, you know,
they last time.
Like, my toilet seat broke. I don't know when it broke. It just came loose. So we were like, yeah, we'll get a new one. But we had that for time.
Yes.
So and the thing is, a toilet seat is one of them things that when it breaks, because I hear it, sometimes things in your house break and you're just like, oh, I'll get to it, man. But a toilet seat is one of them things where it's like, no, every time I sit, it's shaking and whatever. It's just like, no, I need to actually get a toilet seat. Like, you have to go. You're like, no, this is taking the piss. Like, I need to get a toilet seat.
Yeah.
So for you to just leave it there, it has to be that she doesn't use that toilet.
Yeah.
But then you have to get into you need to get into your business brain and be like, I can't have customers come to get their hair done, and these Instagram stylists take the fucking piss with their prices as it is. They charge to cane roll the hair, they'll be charging you £20. Then on top of that, they want to install a wig. Then you're paying another thing. Then to straighten it, they'll even add that charge in.
And then they don't even blow dry your hair. You have to come wash them, blow dry.
There you
all
go.
of this.
Thank you. So the basic thing, I want to walk into your house and use the toilet, and there is a toilet seat. I don't even sit on toilet seats. Yeah, when I go to other places, I crouch. But even so, there's a toilet seat. Yeah. It's like, how can you walk into a house, there's no toilet, and on top of that, there's no light, so you're using your torch. This is the thing. I mean, imagine the girl walking in, you're using your torch, yeah? Then you turn to see this thing.
No. And for me, because a lot of people were saying like, oh, why does it even matter? Because you're not even supposed to sit on a toilet seat. Yeah. Me, when it comes to other people's houses, I don't use the toilet seat to sit on it. I use it to close the lid. Mm-hmm. I don't want all of the particles to come in my face, on my body and all of that. So just out of courtesy, even in my own home, you close the toilet lid when you flush. But imagine no toilet seat, now all the particles, and even some people have a vicious water where it splatters everywhere. And
it's all over the ring of the
Exactly.
Like, man.
So why would I want that? It's just basic hygiene. And it actually makes me so sad that, like, as black people, we really accept the bottom of the barrel. I really saw people in the comments talking about, I don't even know why people are upset. The bathroom was clean. That's not the point.
No, it's actually really bad.
Would you go to a salon, like a proper salon, and you go into that toilet and there's not one toilet seat? Or, bro, a lot of us would be like, are you insane? At a place of business. But because it's at your house, you feel like it's all right. And that, like you said, they need to get into their business mind, because it was giving, I'm doing my friend's hair today, so if it was just doing your friend's hair, fine, I get it.
Yeah, because your friends will come to us and you'll just be like, oh, you know what, my toilet seat's broken, I'm so sorry, I need to get that sorted. And that's fine because it's your friend and they get you and whatever. But a client, someone that you don't know from Adam, that has paid, they've booked you, and they're coming to your house and you don't even have an effing toilet seat.
This is what annoys me.
Babe.
Like, we need to actually stop accepting less than the bare minimum as black people.
It's really bad.
And this is where we fuck up. Like, where are the standards here? This is why I prefer to either do my hair myself or go to a friend or friends of mine who know how to do hair.
Yeah.
Or a salon. I don't do Insta stylists at all. I don't. It's just not worth it for me. I'd rather give that type of money to my friend who knows how to do hair, or to a salon where I know that I will get some type of experience there. But why am I paying to sit in your basement floor with no heating, no toilet, no this, no that? I should just sit in the dark and be quiet as long as you're doing my hair. No,
it's actually getting ridiculous, and it's like we're getting to a point where we need to actually get rid now, because it's going too far. I've never been to an Insta. The only Insta person I say I go to is my nail tech, and she is so on point. Like, she's so professional, she's so on it. But that's literally it. For hair and stuff, like you even see on TikTok now, a lot of the girls are going back to basics because they're starting to deep it. Like, a lot of the girls for braids are going to the aunties in Peckham.
Yes.
It's like we went through a craze where the aunties could only do like basic styles, and then all these new styles, boho, French curl, everything started to come in, and like girls started to teach themselves to do hair and whatever, and it's amazing, like make your money, get in your bag, but the service that you're getting from these people is actually ridiculous. So a lot of girls are like, you know what, I'm just gonna go to an auntie in Peckham.
Yeah, for real.
And they've stepped up as well. Because there's an auntie I go to do my hair, and she's so good at doing hair, and she's on point. I'll get to her, and I'll literally get to her at like 10. By 2, I'm out.
See it there.
Literally 2 boho braids. Yeah, I think I did boho braids, and it took her 3 hours.
You see, and that's another thing. African aunties are quick.
They are so quick.
They're
I forgot
so
how
quick
they are.
Yeah. Oh gosh, you need to give me that number as well.
No, honestly, I'll give it to you. Yeah, no, honestly, she's so on point. Like, but these Instagram, they're just getting too out of hand.
Yeah, man.
And too many people have put up with so much for so long. That's why they think that they can get away with stuff like that.
Exactly. As the black community, we need to up our standards, not just with men, women, but in life. Why are we accepting less? This is even less than bare minimum at this point. This is less than bare minimum. Like, what's next? Oh, I don't have a chair for you to sit on, so you just have to stand up for 6 hours. What is next now?
No,
because
honestly,
it just doesn't make sense. We're doing half the work for you. We come with our hair basically parted. You just have to put the braids in, or even wigs, fam. They do the wigs without you being there. And you will get there with your braids done because they charge extra for that.
Which is mad. The aunties just do that, man.
And then they just put the wig on your head, style it, and you're out. So what am I paying you for when I've done half your work? This is what annoys me.
They're paying so much for that service, you know. They're paying so much.
It's not worth it. People need to figure it out. It's better to go to a salon where you are guaranteed that you will at least have the basics versus that. Like, come on, man. I'm so sorry. Regardless of, yes, it was bad man if she decided to do it to shame her. But at the same time, the only way to fix this situation is to shame people.
Yeah, you know what?
It's to shame people because now she knows, I don't want this happening to me again. So from now on, I'm going to get that. I'm like, where are your priorities? Where are your actual priorities? Because I bet you her nails are done, her lashes are done, all of this. You're charging an arm and a leg. You can't afford to fix your light bulb. And like you said, communication is key here. If it was like as soon as she stepped in, like, babe, I'm so sorry, but my bathroom is even under, I would have even lied saying it's even under renovation, so I don't currently have a bathroom. You could still use it. I'll provide you with like tissue and stuff, but just know
and you would get over
there's
it.
no, communication is key. If she dropped it like that, even me myself, I'll be like, you know what, it's calm.
Yeah, but no,
everything happens.
Right, I'll sort myself out. But you know, it's not like a shock. Do you get what I mean?
But it's like you just expect your customers to just get over it.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing your hair. No.
Yeah. That, and then also in another breath, to play devil's advocate almost, a lot of us are in this age where a lot of people are, yes, I get like to shame people, but a lot of people do take the piss because at the end of the day, we don't know if that conversation was had. Some girls will just, some people will go in there and just be like, yeah, oh, look, she ain't got no toilet seat, loud, and post it on TikTok. Because they know that that's going to cause the discussion that we're literally having now.
Very true.
But it's like, we don't know what the situation, just like to play devil's advocate. But it's like, on both sides, everyone is just mad.
Yeah.
Everyone's mad. Because these stylists do, yes, take the piss. But at the same time as well, we live in a generation where people just want the clout. They want like the whole like, yeah, like, look at this girl, she ain't got no toilet. That girl could have told her that.
It's true.
And she could have gone in there and just been like, yeah, like, look, this girl ain't got no toilet seat, allow it. Like.
True. That's why both of them are wrong.
We don't know.
We don't know what happened. But
I personally have. I just saw that TikTok of no toilet seat, and I was just like, I'm at the point now when I see these things, I'm like, I actually don't even want to know anymore.
Yeah,
it's just too
long.
Ridiculous.
It's actually ridiculous.
It's so ridiculous.
Me, no.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're both in the wrong. They played a part, but hopefully this will show other Insta service providers.
Do better, man.
Do better. Provide an experience, not just the service.
Yeah, like make it a nice experience. Like my nail tech, like she was telling me that her dad built her like this, basically a thing at the back of their garden. So her sister does lashes there, she does the nails here. First time I went to her, she literally is on time. You book through a thing on Instagram. She's got like a booking service. You book, you get to her. She was like, yeah, you know, did the nails here. She was like, what do you want to watch on the iPad? They've got speakers, the music's playing. It's so professional.
Exactly.
It's just like, it just takes
that it makes you come back.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, a lot of these it's the service providers. They're not thinking long term.
No, they don't.
Because it's way more important to have a clientele, a long-term clientele, than to just get your quick money.
Yeah, that's what they need to think of.
Yeah, like, because you're making, let's say, for example, that woman, okay, let's say you made £150, but she's not going to come back. So then there's going to be a time where you're going to be like, oh, I need customers.
There you go.
Like, that's why it's better to build that rapport with your clients and make an experience so that they feel like they need to come back all the time. That's the whole point of business. So the fact that you're not doing that, you will be out of business very soon if you do not change.
That's why a lot of them, they don't last for long.
Or it's very limited.
Yeah.
Like, they will spend the money that same day. Do you know how many times you hear girls like, I want a refund, and it's like, I've spent it already.
And you can't even give that back.
Exactly.
They're not thinking long term. That's such a good point, Dee.
They're not.
With services, especially beauty services, I'm someone where I will go to the same person. Like, my lash tech, I've been going to my lash tech for a good, like, I couldn't even tell you, maybe like 5-6 years. Like, I will always go back to her. And she's literally like, I will go to her and she knows about my life. She'll be like, oh, so what's going on since the last time I saw you? Like, that's how you do it. I always go to her. Now my nail tech, I go to her all the time. Like, she's my nail tech now.
Yeah.
Like, you go to the same people. Well, you know, like, oh, you've got like your mum, your aunties, whatever. They'll be telling you, I've been going to the same hairdressers for 10 years.
Yeah, for real.
Like, these people become a focal part of your life.
Exactly.
That's what we are losing with these Insta services. Because like, you go to a girl one time, like, I'm never going to that girl again.
Yeah. Like you mentioned,
they're not trying to keep it long term.
The art of customer service has gone.
It's gone. It's dead.
It's dead.
It's dead.
And it's going... I'm telling you, the day is coming. Because more and more people are starting to, like, open their eyes a bit. Like, oh, that's why you said, I'm going back to the aunties. I'm doing this. There's going to come a point where bare of them are going to be like, fuck this. I can't do this. And then you're going to have no customers, no money. That's why I swear there was even like a small little thing where they were like, how bare service providers are going back to 9-to-5s. And you wonder why. This is what I'm saying. When you want to start a business, I feel like it's vital for everyone to educate yourself on like business basics 101. You don't need to know it in and out, but
just the basics,
of how to run a business. Even if you do an online course, you read a book on business or books on business, you go and speak to other business owners, get a what do they call them? Not a sponsor. A mentor. Yeah. All of this, like, you could do. And a lot of, even on YouTube.
You can literally
go on YouTube.
Friggin' TikTok now.
You can go on TikTok. There's so many free avenues. There's no excuse as to why you're running your business like this. Yeah. But yeah, I'm done. I'm actually exhausted talking about it.
It's honestly so sad. My thing is that you could be the most talented person in the world. You could be the best hairdresser in the world, the best nail tech, the best makeup artist. But if you are not a good business person, you're not going nowhere. Exactly. And that's just the fact.
It is just the fact.
That's just what it is.
Sorry.
Hey guys. Moving on from that rant. Freaking hell. It is now time for group chat confession. So, this one was sent in to us, and this one says, hey ladies, I'm hoping you can help me with this one. I know someone with very strong and pretty awful opinions of the world. Her political/religious views do not align with mine, and we often get into heated discussions about things, to the point that we try to avoid such combos. I find her opinions so awful, but outside of that, she's a good friend and we have a blast together when we hang out. We met at first year of college, went to the same uni and stayed in contact. Her opinions weren't so bad, but after uni, she joined a church which I believe is influencing her opinions. Should I end my friendship with her? It's getting to a point where I can't look at her the same anymore. When we are hanging out, watching TV or just out and about, she will make homophobic comments or other comments about people's lifestyles, e.g. people listening to certain musical artists are going to hell, people going to concerts too. I just can't take it anymore. Any advice would be great. Thanks, girls.
I wouldn't be friends with her anymore, personally. I feel like it sounds like you both just grew apart, and that's fine. But I feel like her political views, why I wouldn't be friends with her, because it stems deeper than that.
Yeah.
It's not just like, I feel like the NHS should be defunded. This is like, you are homophobic. It's deeper than that. So when it comes to that, or like looking down on other people, and to me, maybe as a Black woman, to me, I'll be like, if you can be like that, then you can be racist. So why would I be friends with someone like that?
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Especially when she said that it wasn't that bad before, but then it got progressively worse. So in my mind, I'll be thinking, if it's gotten to this point, why would it not get to racism?
Yeah.
And I just feel like when it comes to stuff like that, if you're not personally like that, unfortunately, you shouldn't really be friends with someone like that. And I feel like part of the main reasons for friendships is what you have in common, or there's always something that is similar with you and your friends that bring you together, whether you have the same taste in music, all of this. But when it starts to compromise your morals and values, I don't personally feel like it's worth keeping that relationship. Obviously, if you want to, you just have to be mindful that like one day this hate can turn on you.
Yeah.
Regardless of whatever you look like, whatever race you are, whatever it is, because there will be something that she will say and do that will offend you personally. It may have not come yet, but it's coming.
Yeah.
So that's just me. I just feel like I wouldn't be friends with her anymore. Like, yeah, that's me.
Yeah. You've literally said everything that I was basically going to say. I think these things are hard as well, especially because you've said that she's gone to a church and it's kind of changed her views. I think that's a really sad thing, and it goes back to what we were literally just talking about earlier, about how the church and pastors and people can be such an influence on people, and how people can spew hatred and spew all these things in the name of God, and that person's just like, yep, bam, that's what it is. Like, and I think that is extremely frustrating. That's one thing that frustrates me a lot sometimes when it comes to religion. I think a lot of people kind of just think, in the name of God, I'm just going to spew all this hatred, and I know that people are going to run with it because I've put God's name in it. That is honestly that is top 5 worst things.
That's demonic, low-key.
Yeah, it is. It really
it's
frustrates
demonic.
me. It's like awful.
You're literally trying to bamboozle people by using God's name, knowing your antics.
Yeah.
That is evil.
It's evil and it's awful.
Yeah.
So I can understand how frustrating it is. I think when it comes to that, I think being on the same page, I'm someone that actually tends to, I'm trying not to too much because I think it is important sometimes, but when it comes to like politics and particular views, I don't really like those conversations sometimes because I know where they can go. But it's very important for me to be friends with people and surround myself with people that have the same views as me, because I think I'm someone that's quite liberal, and there's certain things like I wouldn't stand for it if someone was homophobic in front of me. Don't ever run that shit in front of me because I'm not having it, or things like that. I don't like it. But I think it just goes back to that thing of, I read a book years ago and it was by Tyrese. This is really random. When I tell people about this book here, they always laugh because they're just like, Tyrese wrote a book. And I'm like, honestly, Tyrese wrote a book. It's called How to Get Out Your Own Way. And honestly, it changed my life because one of the chapters talks about friendships. And he basically said, show me who your friends are and they'll tell me who you are.
Yeah.
And that honestly changed the game for me. Like, I read it when I was quite young. I was maybe like 19. But it stuck with me because he was like, look at the 5 people in your life that you're closest to, and are they a reflection of you?
Yeah.
And I remember looking at that and thinking, wow.
Yeah.
And it just changed the game for me ever since. And when I look at my friend, when I have conversations with my friends about certain things, I'm just like, we are on the same page.
Yeah.
And that's why I love my friends so much.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we're always on the same page as things. And I think when you are friends with someone that has those views that are quite hateful and judgmental and awful, I think, just as Dee said, that can literally come to you.
Exactly.
Because even something as little as like the music thing, like I get that some people don't listen to secular music, and I'm like, do you know what? If that's you in it. Some people think, oh, you listen to but I'm someone that loves music very deeply, and I love having conversations about music and things like that. I'll get in my car and playing music. So if I have a friend that thinks all that stuff is that you're going to go to hell for it, I don't need to be with you. You don't need to be in my space because you think I'm going to hell because I'm listening to this like stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I just think I don't really see where your friendship can kind of go from here.
Yeah.
I do think sometimes we hold on to friendships because of the time
Mm-hmm.
and like, oh, I've been friends with her, I've known her since college, I've known her since school, but I think people do naturally grow apart and that's fine.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, I couldn't have said it better myself. Like, and to be honest, definitely it's very good to have friends who think similarly to you, especially when it comes to your morals and values. 100%, it should be similar. I also do like when my friends have different opinions of me because they open my eyes up to a lot of things.
Yeah.
But
But
again, when it comes to jeopardizing my morals and values, to me personally, there's nothing that can hinder that for me. Like, I will always pick my morals and values over everything, even money. Like, I will always pick it.
Yeah.
So if I clock that our differences are deep, and unfortunately now we're even in a time and age where political views are not just political anymore. It's like, if you believe this specific political view, you're either racist or homophobic. There's always something behind it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like
true. Yeah.
in this case is the perfect example of that. Like, it doesn't just stop at politics.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's deeper.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's personally worth it to keep that relationship, to even prevent hurting yourself in the long run.
Yeah.
I think it's okay to accept the fact that you've grown apart and you have different beliefs.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think it's okay to say that as well. I think you can just take distance and be like, look, I'm not going to lie, like these things that you're saying, I'm not really here for it. Like, that's not me. It's not what I believe in. And I don't really feel comfortable being around you if you think like that. Yeah. I don't think that's out of order.
At all.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we have come towards the end of the episode, so you already know what time it is. It's time for us to wind down. So, I'm asking the question today. So, Rashida. Now, my question for this episode is, what's the pettiest reasons why you've disliked someone? And I'm talking about petty.
Do you know what? Okay, one of them, this is okay. One of them is, so this person, it was their wigs. Like, honestly, this is so bad right now. Not meant to be like that, just like that. I hate it, Tony. You know when someone just moves a certain way and it's like, I don't understand why you have the audacity to move like this.
Yeah.
And that is your wig. Do you get what I mean? Like,
I know what you mean.
It's actually taking the piss. Like, and I'm not talking like these wigs were like, because sometimes your wig can be a bit like, do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say I've got the best wigs in the world, even the one I'm wearing now is on point. But like, I don't know, this girl just used to chat and chat. And sometimes I'd look at her wig and just be like, nah, come off it,
You're trying with your wig looking like that?
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm not even trying to be completely out of order, but you get what I mean. Like,
I know what you mean.
You just need to, like, let's be serious.
Stuff like that piss me off. This is what we were saying earlier. Like, look at your own yard before you start talking about others.
And I think if you knew this guy and the things that she used to say, it's just like, I need you to go and look at your wig. And then maybe we can have, do you know what I mean?
My first one, I dislike someone for someone having a long pinky nail.
I hate it when people have long pinky.
It's like, why did you manage to cut 9 out of the 10 fingers and you left that one?
No, that's actually really
like
annoying.
It screams to me, who raised you?
Yeah, it's
like, what
very
is
messy.
the reason?
Yeah, it's very right.
Certain people for like smokers and stuff, it's good for them. You can't find like a pen or something.
Smokers?
Like why?
Oh, when they push the thing in.
You
can use a key.
There's so many things that you could use. Why do you have to keep your dirty, long
and you know
pinky
when
nail?
Nails get dirty when you can see the black in the nails. No, come off it.
It just screams like you are just not serious in life. You're not serious about your hygiene. You're not serious about yourself. it instantly pisses me off, and then it makes me not like you.
Yeah, no, it's very right.
So like, if anyone moves to me and I see that pinky thing,
Hate
the way
it.
I'll just walk off.
Yeah.
There's nothing else to be discussed here.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
I hate it.
You are very right. That is a good one.
Mm-hmm.
My one is shoes. So this one is in relation to men. So I went on a date with a man that had red shoes, and I remember when he put up in his red shoes, I was so angry because I thought, why the hell do you have red shoes? Yeah. One thing I learned as a kid, my mum told me, she said, always look at people's feet. Like, look at their shoes, because they can tell a lot about a person. So when I talk to men, if a man moves to me, I kid you not, the first thing I would look at are his shoes, because they'll tell me everything I need to know. So when I went on a date with this man, he pulled up in red shoes. I said to myself, I will never see this man again, and I never saw him again.
Yeah, man.
Red shoes.
You said red shoes.
We need to be so red.
Okay,
shoes.
but what if like the outfit is giving red? Like he has like a red.
No, red shoes.
A nice
me,
red
shoes
like jumper with nice jeans and red.
You're not a fucking toddler. Like, why are you wearing red shoes? Wear a nice with black trainers, white silver, like there's
It's
so
true, you can literally do any
red.
shoes.
It's like, it's just like.
But people argue like a lot of Jordans are red.
Okay, so if it's Jordans, I don't mind the red. I think, are they Jordan 4s?
Are you thinking of like the Congolese shoe that's red?
This man pulled up in some next bright red trainer. I was so angry. Like, I was like, why do you have red shoes? I was
That's
I even
insane.
texted my friend. I was like, why the hell is this guy wearing red shoes? And everyone knows me when it comes to shoes. So when I said that, they were like, yeah, that's a right off. I said, of course.
And it's only a
I
certain
never saw
amount of
that
people. I feel like red shoes can be pulled off, but it's very limited amount of people.
Limited.
Like,
I know the Jordans that you're talking about, and those in red, I don't mind them. If my man like pulled up in red, I'd be like, okay, it's not bad, but I'll be like, babe.
but you would prefer not to.
Like, babe,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you got enough red trainers. But I would allow those ones.
I'm done.
If it's like a black and because I've got a pair of black and red Jordans, and it's like, okay, you know, but when it's all red, it's just very.
Nah, I get what you mean. It's giving
very,
clown.
It's very, yeah, it's like, are you crossing the cloud? Like,
Yeah,
why are you
for
wearing
real.
red shoes?
Okay, my last one for the pettiest reason I've disliked someone is just looking at them. Like, sometimes I'll just look at you
off.
and I'll be like, fam, I don't like
Yeah, you.
I don't know why, but there's something about you that's like, it's not resonating with me, and I don't like that. I've always kind of had like this, I don't want to say power, but I've always been very good at like, my intuition has never lied to me. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, my intuition is strong. So when I see someone, even if they don't speak to me, I'll get that feeling. But like, there was a time when I was like, okay, but D, are you being a bitch? Or like, but every time when I've given someone the benefit of the doubt and I've had that feeling, I've always been right.
Listen to your gut, man.
Listen to your gut. Always.
Yeah.
Always. So yeah, that's probably the pettiest reason, just by looking at ya. I'm sorry.
Oh God, that's so funny, man.
Yes. So we have come to the end of episode 38.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for rocking with us. If you're new here, welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Please make sure to follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Spotify, as well as YouTube for our Spotify listeners as well, which is Wine After 9 Pod with the number 9. Also our individual accounts as well. All will be in the description below on both YouTube and Spotify. If you have any group chat confessions or even any wind down questions, feel free to message us on our podcast social media pages as well. And we'll make sure that everything is anonymous. Yeah. But on that note, Rashida.
Cheers.
Cheers to episode 38.
Cheers. See you in the next one, guys.
See you in the next one.
Golden.